Welcome or welcome back. In this video, we are going to look at the slope formula. We use the slope formula when we are given two pairs of coordinate points. And the question will ask us, what's the slope of these 2 points? Now the equation we use is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So my very first step that I'm going to do is label my x and my y's. x1, y1. Now if I chose to have this set as x1 and y1, that's fine. It doesn't really matter which one you choose. But if this is x2, then this one needs to be y2. Sometimes I like to circle just the y's, since those go on the top. Helps me visually see how to set up my equation better. So I'm going to go ahead and look at my y2, write that down to start my equation, minus y1. So that's a negative 2. Now I remember back that negative and a negative gives me a positive. Then I add my fraction bar, my division symbol, and I find my x2, which is 3. Cannot forget that minus. And then x1, which is negative 4. Again, subtracting a negative, cancel out, and it's adding. So I go ahead, negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2. 3 plus 4 is 7, and this would be my slope. All right, let's go ahead and look at one more example. So again, my first step is always to label my x and my y, and then again my x, but this time it's 2, and my y2. And if I want to help myself out visually, I go ahead and circle the y's. Now I can go ahead and set up my equation. I go to my y2, I have it nice and labeled so I know what that is, minus my y1. Again with that double negative turns to a positive. My x2 minus my x1, and I go ahead and do what the problem tells me. 5 plus 5 is 10, and 1 minus 2 is negative 1, so my problem would be negative 10, and that's it. The biggest thing you need to remember with using the slope formula is to label your points and to always reference back to the equation so that you know where to put the numbers so you get the correct answer. And that's how you use the slope formula.